up to 5 times more. Fasting has such big weight loss results is that you have this extended period of time for your body to actually start burning the calories you just ate. Hello Daily Student family, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing good, and if you're new here, hello, my name's Kimberley and I hope you subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so you never miss a video, and give this video a massive thumbs up to be a part of my weight loss journey channel. Now we are on a goal to get to 50,000 subscribers by Friday, so 71% of you aren't subscribed, so please subscribe to my videos and my channel now so we can get to our goal. Now as you guys can tell from the title of today's video, I'm going to be talking all about intermittent fasting and how I lost 20 pounds, over 20 pounds now, using intermittent fasting. I'm going to cover 3 main things, which is how much of my weight loss was actually contributed to intermittent fasting, how I did it, but then also my general routine of intermittent fasting, so when I did it, how often, etc, etc. So many of you guys have been asking about it, so today I'm going to explain my intermittent fasting journey to you guys. Now I normally do this at the end, but if you guys would like to come over and follow me on my inspirational fitness page, I like to post day to day on there so you get a deeper insight of my everyday life. And also if you want to come over and follow me on my personal page, you can come over and do that as well. Now for those who don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's basically a method of using a larger fasting period of time. So it takes away this idea of eating 3 big meals a day, lunch, dinner and breakfast, or eating every 2 to 3 hours that normally is prescribed to people. Whereas for me, I have a very slow metabolism, and I found for such a long time that even though I'd be eating healthy and exercising, I was just never shifting that weight. And although the recommended tends to be about 2 pounds a week, depending on who you are, it's going to be different for absolutely everyone. And at the end of the day, even if you're losing 100 grams, a loss is still a loss. For me, I wanted to lose more than 100 grams a week, that 200 grams a week, and I just was never seeing any significant losses based on the amount of effort that I was actually putting in. So when I started intermittent fasting, I started a routine of 20 hours of fasting at first, and normally I'd recommend for anyone who wants to start it to A, consult with your dietitian and nutritionalist first to see what might work best for you. But the lowest one ranges from 16 hours fasting to 4 hours fasting, 18 hours fasting and 6 hours fasting, or 24 fasting. So again, do your research all about the different fasting variations of intermittent fasting. Basically, I chose to fast for 20 hours of the day, then between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. I would eat my meals. Well, this was quite easy for me because I'm not really a breakfast person anyway. When doing this fasting, I was doing it for, initially I did it for a week and a half straight, and it's really important that when you're doing your researching on fasting, it actually recommends not to fast for 3 to 4 to 5 weeks at a time, because you also need that time for your body to reset and go back to normal, to get used to having your maintenance calories. I'd always eat 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It was very easy for me. I didn't really eat much breakfast, and nighttime was the sort of time that I knew I liked to have my snacks. I like to sit down in the evening, do some university work, do some work and eat my meals. And that's used to always be my snacking time anyway, so having my fasting period in the evening worked best for me in that way. For this fasting, it meant I couldn't have lemon water during the day, I couldn't have peppermint water. It was literally just water throughout the day. When I started doing my fasting, I ended up shifting 5 or 6 pounds within my first week, because the idea of fasting is that you have this extended period of time for your body to actually start burning the calories you just ate. Because what normally happens is your body ends up burning what you just ate there and then. So what you ate last night or the morning before or the day before doesn't have time to fully process and digest. It's still sat in the body. Was what fasting does is it actually takes the time to digest that exact meal you ate, or that last time you actually ate. It takes the time to fully digest that with a large digestion window, which means when you get to your next meal after your fast, the next meal, it's already had so much time to fully and properly digest what you previously had. And that's why you end up losing so much weight with intermittent fasting in such a shorter period of time, hence my 20-pound weight loss in a month, because your body is actually getting that time to focus and actually digest that food. Whereas initially before, with me eating every 3 hours, 4 hours, my body had not digested what I ate 3 hours ago, let alone even contemplating digesting this next meal. Now fasting, I have to say, won't be for absolutely everyone. Some people might find it too difficult, some people won't fit into your routine. Fasting has so many other benefits as opposed to just for weight loss. It has some significant amazing weight loss benefits, but also it actually helps with brain function and all that, these types of things that are very much worth researching. So not only that, but now now that I've got closer and closer to my goal weight, I've decided to incorporate fasting, but on a 3 times a week basis, 4 times a week basis maximum. It's not as often as it used to be in the beginning, and sometimes I'll only fast 2 days a week. So again, fasting is something that I've carried on even after my weight loss journey, and to really see that push, the weight loss, I never saw that amount of weight loss in my original weight loss methods anyway, but that's just coming from me as someone who has a very, very slow metabolism. I was eating at a calorie deficit, I was exercising all the time, and only seeing 100 grams to 200 grams weight loss in a week, and sometimes I'd have weeks that were just stagnant. If you guys are thinking of intermittent fasting, one thing is also very important is to remember what types of food you should be eating whilst doing your intermittent fasting. So when you break your fast, you shouldn't go straight into a sugary snack. So again, you have to maintain your healthy eating. To break a fast, or the day after you finish your 7-day fasting period, let's say, you couldn't just jump straight into eating a very unhealthy fatty meal, because again your body will cling on to the last thing you ate, because it's still in that fasting period where it holds on to some of the food as energy, and if the energy that it's holding on to is a sugary fatty snack, so how you break a fast and how you get into a fast is so important to read up on. Now for some other little benefits of fasting that will really help you guys in terms of losing weight and why it works so well. So one of the main benefits of fasting is actually that it levels out your insulin. Now you guys hear me talking about how insulin is one of the catalysts to creating these cravings that we have. It's a spike in our insulin. What fasting actually does is it levels this out. So a lot of people are fasting as well, which is why they see such huge drops in weight loss and snacking and craving. It's because fasting actually levels out your insulin, so you won't be feeling like you're reaching out for these snacks or a hindering sense of your weight loss, because within about 7 days you should feel leveled out. You should feel less of a desire for these cravings and these snacks. Not only that, but it increases a hormone called human growth hormone up to 5 times more, and what this actually does is it increases muscle gain and fat loss. So not only is the muscle in your body being grown even more just by fasting alone, what's important about that is remember muscle tissue burns fat. The more muscle your body is naturally creating based off of fasting and the human growth hormone growing, the more fat you're actually burning, which is again why fasting has such big weight loss results. All the chemicals that help your digestive system, help you lose weight, are really being grown and exaggerated when you're doing fasting, which is so important because those are the exact things that you want to be growing and want to be improving in your body system. So again, if I go over by an hour, I'm not overly strict on myself, but I do try and push myself as much as I can to maintain my 4-hour eating window. But again, all these tips and tricks, I can do an entire video on fasting tips and tricks or doing a intermittent fasting Q&A. That's basically what I did and why I went into fasting and how it contributed massively. I think had I not done fasting, my weight loss that I ended up losing, the 20 pounds I ended up losing, probably would have taken half a year or 7 months. But in fact, it took me that 1 month because fasting does boost it by that much. One of the alternatives, it doesn't have to be your way of weight loss, everyone has a different way, but you guys have been asking so much about fasting, so I thought I'd give you a video on that. Now guys, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up, turn your post notifications on because I reply to all my early notification squad. I love you guys so much, and seeing you all there is literally one of my most favourite things, to chat with everyone who's early on my videos. But also we're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers by Friday, so please smash the subscribe button and join my weight loss family. And don't forget to come over and follow me on Instagram, which is my personal Instagram page. I would love to have you there, but also my inspirational fitness page, which on that page you get to see more behind the scenes of my day-to-day life, and I'd love to have every single one of you guys on there. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in 2 days because I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Love you guys so much. I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.